The Fifth Avenue bar was first introduced in 1936 by the Ludens brand and was purchased by Hershey's 50 years later. The name was an attempt to associate the bar with the fashionable Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. As we all know, nothing pairs better with hobnobbing at Versace and Bergdorf Goodman than a candy bar. So grab your monocles, raise those pinky fingers, and tell the butler not to wait up for you, because it's time to class up this joint on You Tried It! You Tried That! Back again, I'm Nick Novak with my pals Chad Hancock,
Hello.
Nick Geiger.
Hip hip.
My idea of the ultra wealthy is still hasn't changed probably since 1982.
I'll read a lot of old Agatha Christie books with my wife. I'll read them aloud to her in the evenings, and I like to do voices or whatever. And there's always a butler in the story, and so I'm always with the butler, I'm always doing that same voice. It's like, "Yes, sir. Let me go get your laundry, sir," or whatever. I feel like all butlers talk that way.
I assume people still do have help, they have hired help if you're wealthy, but is the term butler still an updated term, or is there something that is newer than butler?
I guess it is. I bet you there's some actual butlers that come from a long line of butlers and they're proud about it or something. And then you've got your maids and you've got your gardeners and your chefs and whatnot.
Let's find some butlers and ask them. Hey, all you butlers out there, slide into our DMs. Tell us what's going on.
Jimmy Butler, what's up?
So one thing that butlers will make sure you do is eat healthy. And
will they?
Maybe, I don't know.
They work for me. I eat whatever I fucking want
to.
If they're worth their salt, then that's what they'll do.
Chad's butler's like, "You had dinner, sir," and takes this big dish, and it's a plate of Reese's cups, and he's unwrapped for them.
Yeah, I guess if your butler just kept trying to feed you health food, you'd just fucking fire him and get one that's gonna bring you Reese's cups.
No, my butler's fattening me up with just a tube of chocolate into my mouth like I'm a fucking foie gras goose or whatever, just fattening my liver with a continuous stream of chocolate. So he's earning his money.
Yeah, he's trying to kill you. Have you put me in the will yet, sir?
I came across this article. It popped up in my feed the other day about this is the 6 best and 5 worst candies for your health. What this article talks about, this is from everydayhealth.com. It says 2 registered dietitians share their picks for the healthiest and least healthy candy, so you can indulge smarter when a sugar craving strikes. And I went through this list. There's a couple surprises on here, so I wanted to run this by you guys. So I'm going to start with what they have as the 5 worst candy, okay? And I'm going to count them down from 5 to 1. So number 5, they have Airheads, packed with artificial colors and flavors and pure sugar. These may take you back to when you were a kid, but they won't satisfy. So I think I can agree with that, right? Airheads not satisfying in the least.
Sure. Number
4, jelly beans. Okay, these are the number 4 most unhealthy candy is jelly beans.
I'm thinking now if they're all going to be just the flat sugary things, and there's going to be no chocolate involved in here.
That's the trend here. The package may get you because it says it's fat-free, but unless you love jelly beans and can keep your portion reasonable, they're still just sugar. Number 3, similar gummy bears. Again, pure sugar, so it's unlikely to keep you as satisfied as chocolate. This may have been funded by Big Chocolate. Number 2, Smarties. Yes, they're low in calories, but those are purely empty calories, meaning it's devoid of nutrition. And then this, though, I think I can agree with. Number 1, least healthy candy, candy corn. So,
ooh boy,
it's a vegetable though.
You feel like they all have to be in the same exact. Why isn't a pixie stick?
Yeah,
why they have to all be in the same bar cart?
Or fun. I was thinking Fun Dip.
Cotton candy.
Yeah, there's so many things I think that are just pure sugar, but this guy's got a bone to pick with candy corn.
Yeah, so here's what it says about candy corn. It has a reputation as being one of the most hated candies. An October 2018 CandyStore.com survey suggested this is indeed the second most hated, second to circus peanuts.
My wife loves both of the. I do really like candy corn, so I'm the candy corn defender. But she loves both of those things. The circus peanuts are disgusting.
They're both trash. They're really bad.
But they do say it contains more than double the sugar of a Snickers.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's the that's the top 5 least healthy. Let's run through the top 6 healthiest candies according to this list.
If there's like an orange on here, I'm going to be angry.
I would think so. Okay, let me take a stab.
Yeah,
I would think something like Hershey bar, because it's just the chocolate, which isn't great for you, but not bad. And maybe like the dark version of it. Are they all dark chocolate
I'm
stuff?
going to say like special dark.
Yeah.
Okay, not a bad guess. Well, so for number 6, they have Blow Pop. It says...
Okay. Because most of it's something you can't actually consume.
Yeah. It says, for the non-chocolate lovers of Blow Pop can be a practical pick, has less sugar than other candies, and because of the gum center, you can enjoy it for longer.
What's that have to do with health?
That's nothing to do with health. Like maybe you're enjoying a blow pop for so long that you won't then put other candy into your mouth because the blow pop is occupying your feet.
Repeatedly gnashing that gum against your teeth, like
2 years later, haven't had more candy.
I could spend 5 years trying to chew through a brick, but that doesn't mean it's good for me.
Right.
Okay, number 5.
Like blow pops.
I do like bricks.
Okay, so number 5, this is what drew me to this list and made me want to bring it up. Number 5, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Wow.
This is the 5th most healthy
Did Reese's
candy.
make this list? Like trashing all these fruit items?
It says, the satisfying combo of a protein and a small amount of fiber makes this another good pick.
Protein! Fucking weightlifters pumping Reese's cups before getting their lift on.
And then they say, plus around Halloween, it's easy to find single cups. Well, so I don't understand that. Like, I'm just going to eat 2 single cups. Like, what?
Your protein, sir.
Let me tube feed you this 5th healthiest snack, sir. Okay, number 4, Snickers.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
It says, surprised? Although Snickers is relatively higher in calories than other candy, we actually recommend a fun size bar because it's more likely to leave you satisfied thanks to it filling protein.
Oh, the fucking protein.
Okay, fine. Then I call single sweet tart. Single sweet tart goes from 4th least healthy to healthiest because you're eating an ounce of calorie.
Why are they talking about protein again? Does it have some peanuts in it? Oh,
well, just you wait for number 3.
Oh boy,
peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense though.
And it says it's got peanuts, which means you'll get protein and fiber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then it gets to a little more obscure stuff. I actually hadn't heard of this next one. Number 2. This is kind of along the lines of what you guys were guessing. Endangered species dark chocolate bites. What?
You get plenty of protein for this zebra in it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not made with endangered species?
Yeah, they take the black stripe part of a zebra, grind it up. The white stripe is endangered species white chocolate bites.
Right.
It says they're lower on the sugar scale. Because of a high level of cocoa, the sugar content is lower. And then they go on to quote about how eating dark chocolate helps with heart disease, blah, blah, blah. Wonderful.
Blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah, move on.
Give me the Reese's cup.
And then number 1 is the Unreal Milk Chocolate Gems. So we had tried, I think, the Unreal Peanut Butter Cup at some point on this show. But they say, I'm really impressed with these. The candy contains no artificial flavor or color. The color comes from natural sources like hibiscus and turmeric. But they say you'll want to stick with the mini bags because they do contain a fair amount of sugar.
This is just so random. There's no way this is just some dude's random opinion of stuff he's tried, because there has to be 100 other things just like those last 2 bars.
Yeah.
Exactly. And there's no way any list should have Snickers under the healthy category.
Well, it's also the whole thing of like half the advice is because you should only eat a mini or eat a fun size or eat one M&M. Like, no fuck.
Right.
anything's healthy if you barely eat any of it.
I am going to, though, give you my doctor's email if you could just forward him that.
Yeah, this. I think these nutritionists that made this list, they fucked up. They should probably be fired. I guess what that means is that we should change the category of this podcast, put it in like the health food section of iTunes or whatever. Because we're telling people how to eat well. Put away the salads, put away, the carrots and stuff. Crack open a Fifth Avenue. You're good to go.
So, yeah, the Fifth Avenue should be high up on that list because of its high protein content. Let's get to eating some candy, actually. Some snacks, not all candy, but we're going to eat these 3 snacks and rate them on a 5-point scale. A love dat, like dat, indifferent to dat, dislike dat, and hate dat. We're going to start with the wafers. So the Loacker, I'm not sure if that's the way to say it or not. The Loacker lemon crispy wafers with lemon cream filling.
I'm actually kind of hoping these are good.
They look good.
Yeah. I generally like this kind of wafer. I like lemon stuff. It says it's #1 in Italy, and it has a picture of the Italian flag in the shape of a heart. So I'm going to assume that means that these are on Italy's top 6 healthiest snacks list. Probably what that means.
Right under plate of bolognese and breadstick.
Giant tray of lasagna. Breads.
They smell pretty
Right after Olive Garden chicken.
Yeah, the second Italian food I could think of was the breadstick. It's famous for being Italian.
Wait a sec. Is Olive Garden the healthiest restaurant chain?
And the #1 snack in all of Italy, unlimited salad and breadsticks.
Olive Garden is the healthiest restaurant chain because it's so nasty you'll take 7 bites and then throw it all out. Or shit it all out. Either way.
Yeah.
So in appearance,
maybe both.
In appearance, these are just like those wafers you find in the store that are like, you can find them in chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. And actually, we ate them in my childhood snack episode as the strawberry version.
Yeah.
They're maybe a little higher quality than that. The lemon flavor is very strong.
So strong.
But it's good. I like that.
Really comes at you.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh, I've been eating them as a foursome. I didn't realize these are 2 by 2. I've been eating them as like bricks.
You've been stacking them?
All right, I've eaten half the package.
Gag, what do you think of these things?
I like them a lot, actually.
How healthy is what I meant.
Oh, how healthy? I would eat these after a long workout. There's not much protein in them. Like, I could see maybe if they could insert some like salami in the middle or something, that like some sort of like some nuts, then give them some protein in there.
Yeah, just slather them in peanut butter.
I think maybe grind them up and put them in a protein shake. That'd be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, probably health-wise, I'm guessing they're not horrible because a wafer's pretty light. But I guess, I don't know, it's probably also made with like white flour and all that garbage you're not supposed to eat. 240 calories.
Let's rate these things.
You asked me about the health.
That was a fucking joke. I don't care about the health.
You're a fucking joke. What do we care about? All right. I'm quitting. Just get up and leave.
You're a fucking joke. Remember that episode where those snack guys just snapped on each other or something?
The most innocuous setting of all time. Hey, Geiger, rate the snack. Get off my fucking bag.
Your life's a goddamn joke. I hate everything you stand for.
No, I like them a lot, is what I said seemingly 10 minutes ago. I was worried that'd be like I like that the lemon flavor is really strong and it is sour. Like it's an actual tasting like a lemon, not like a sweet, like fake lemony flavor. And the wafers are light. It's got a huge flavor to it, which I really enjoy. And I think maybe it's because it's sour, it's making you want to eat more. But guys, I love this. That's a love dash for me. These are really tasty.
Holy
I know.
shit.
I know.
I was not expecting that.
Starting off strong.
Geiger, you are a fucking joke.
Yeah, you're a fucking joke. Eat my dick.
All right, Chad, what do you think?
Well, look, I actually do think they're good. I think. The wafer is very high. It seems like a high quality wafer, like a nice wafer.
Oh, it's the
I would
nicest
like.
wafer we've had in many a moon.
Oh, for sure, for sure. this is one of the top 6 nicest wafers I've eaten today. But the lemon flavor. Look, I like lemon, but I think it's just a little too strong. Like I just want it dialed down
Pussy.
just a
What a pussy. I came here to heckle everybody, apparently. I don't know what's up to me tonight.
A real man eats lemons by the whole.
I'm going between indifferent and like. I wish if the lemon was just a little more subtle, these would be an easy like that for me. And certainly a different flavor of this same wafer, I could probably love, actually. I think I am just barely going to give them a like that, just barely squeak it in there. But it's very borderline for me.
That's fair.
Oh, if I was your butler, I would tell you, you're a fucking joke, sir. This is not good. I don't understand why you guys like this thing. I really don't. And I'm not buying this shit about natural lemon taste. I can't read any of these ingredients, but I would be shocked if lemon was anywhere near the top.
Well,
of them.
as long as it tastes like a lemon, who gives a shit?
Well, you were saying like the shitty fake lemon taste in most candy.
All right, yeah.
Is
Wait,
the issue.
Why can't you read the ingredients? Coconut oil.
No, mine are in Italian.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, I was looking at the side. I was looking at the side where they were.
Oh, boy.
They're printed. They're also printed in Italian.
Maybe your butler would tell you you're a fucking joke because you can't read.
Okay,
You can't read a label.
Oh, have my butler been reading for me since I was a child.
You've been having him read ingredients. Xanthan gum, sir.
I just chuck a Snickers package at him and I'm like, read these ingredients. Make sure the same as the last 20 Snickers I ate.
Tell me how much protein's in this and add 10 grams on whatever they say. So it does say lemon juice powder. That's the only time I see lemon on there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Remember when you wring out a fresh lemon and all that powder comes out?
So, you know what I noticed as I went to do Butler voice is I really couldn't distinguish my Butler voice between my Robert Irvine voice. They were so close.
You have one British voice, essentially. You know Robert Irvine cares about protein. That's his whole fucking gimmick.
Here's your single Smarties, you fucking nerd, sir.
Irvine is my butler. That's why we keep getting Fit Crunch bars on our thing. He's just like, please, will you give these some advertising?
Yeah, where's the Fit Crunch bar on that top 5 unhealthiest snacks list? How's that not
probably...
all 5?
All 5? It's just different flavors?
No, it's just 5 through 1, birthday cake Fit Crunch. It's that bad.
So I'm giving these a dislike, Dad. They are not good.
All right.
They're edible. This flavor is too strong, and the wafer seems a little better than the other one. And I like this. I'm a huge pussy. I can't handle this lemon flavor. So dislike, a love, a like, and a dislike. So a very varied review, but a formidable score. So it's for sure has a chance to win the episode.
Yep.
We're gonna leave Fifth Avenue for last because I think it is the star of the episode. Next, we're gonna come up to the sweet tarts, cherry punch, soft and chewy ropes.
Now, right on the front, this gets me worried because it says colors from real sources.
It's blood.
It literally tells me nothing. Like, what is a real source? What is a fake source? Why would you put that as the thing that's the only thing the marketing team could put as a redeeming quality on a package?
I'm scanning these ingredients, and I'd be hard-pressed to figure out which of these is a natural source. Vegetable juice color, I guess, is what it is.
Well, it doesn't say natural. It just says real.
Oh,
yeah.
We really created malic acid.
Yeah, I mean, what? What is the color from a fake source? Rope is not actually red, like when it just looks red.
Oh, it's not?
Now it says one rope is 45 calories, but no peanuts, so I don't think this is good for you,
No.
despite the low calorie count.
There's 4 pieces in there, and I would say they're a little longer than like candy bar length, but they're very skinny. They're basically like a straw. It's like 4 straw length candies, and there is a white something on the inside. What is the outside and what is the inside supposed to be? I don't.
Well, cherry punch is the flavor, so I assume the outside's supposed to be cherry, but I don't know what the inside.
Punch
I don't know that they taste different necessarily.
contains wheat for some reason.
Safety warning. Small objects such as hard and soft candies may inadvertently become lodged in the throat. So careful, guys, when you're eating this.
Can you tell the difference between? Are you getting a real discernible difference between the outside and inside?
No.
Because to me, it just tastes like one sugary thing.
Tastes like chemical cherry.
Yeah, I'm barely getting the cherry. Like, as strong as the lemon flavor was, that is the equivalent weakness of the cherry flavor with this thing.
All right, Chad, what do you think?
I guess I'll jump right into it. Yeah, this is not good. I'm not super into this kind of like, I don't know, would you call this like a gummy kind of consistency or this sort of like chewy rope sort of thing?
Kinda. It's almost like a soft licorice.
As a person who loves gummies, I would not. I would feel it is an insult to gummies.
Okay, sorry about that. I take it back.
Hey, man, I really feel bad. I'm sorry, dude.
You're a fucking joke with that comment, bro.
Novak, put away that gun. So
Wow.
So
wait a second. Firing at my screen of my computer.
Oh, for some reason I thought the joke was that he was committing suicide over it because I couldn't understand why you said you were shooting him.
This is how I rob people. I zoom to my local bank and I just like put the money in the bag and just drop it and wave the gun at the camera.
A Zoom call with your bank. Ring, ring.
Anyway, these aren't good. They're just sort of generically sweet, and there's no cherry flavor. I don't love the consistency. They're really super pointless. This is an easy dislike that for me.
Okay, I'm gonna agree with you. I think you could get an indifferent with a different flavor because cherry is a bad flavor of just about every candy for me.
Yeah.
So that's not helping.
Maybe a grape would work here or something.
I think if this inside was more like, I expected it to be like the inside of, what are those things called? They're like caramel on the outside and they have like a white on the, I don't know why I can't think of the name of them.
I know what you mean, but I can't think of it either.
And we have them around here a bunch too, but that inside has a different kind of texture and taste to it that's better. And this is just really disappointing. Whatever the white is on the inside is not working. I'm going to give this another dislike that I can eat it, but that's why it's not a hate. But it's just not good. So, Geiger, do we have an unwelcome visitor?
Absolutely. This thing sucks. It doesn't. It's just so chemical and artificial tasting is my problem. I don't care about the texture's fine. I don't, whatever. I don't care. I love that it gets stuck in my teeth, but it's not a big deal. It's just got like the aftertaste is so bad. Like it's still on my tongue right now. And it's so like just fake tasting. And you're right. Like I don't understand the point of making the middle white if it doesn't taste any different. And I think partially it's just due to the way it's constructed. Like it's too small to really like, if it was wider, like maybe that middle would be more prominent. You'd understand the difference, but it's just like it's a tiny rope. It's like a string. So this sucks. This is a dislike, Dad. An unwelcome visitor. Get the fuck off my porch. I don't like you.
Now it's lodged in all of our throats. And we have to do the segment.
Yeah, my butler needs to give me a Heimlich again.
The butler will turn away the unwelcome visitor at the door.
Yeah, that's why we got a butler.
Yeah.
Just to throw snacks I don't like out the front door while force feeding me ones that I do. Okay, so as you guys know,
this is gonna be shit. You're like grinning before you're even talking.
Before the show even
15
started,
fucking minute setup here.
You said you had stuff to download and sound effects to prepare, and I'm like, what in the fuck sideshow are we having for?
Here we go.
Yeah,
just one sound effect. Okay, so as you guys know, this episode comes out on October 4th. Now, what is the most famous event that everyone knows happened on October 4th historically? As everyone knows, October 4th, 1931, the first time there was a Dick Tracy comic strip. So, tonight, we're going to have a little detective segment.
Okay. Time out.
Yes.
So I get shit for the donut thing. It took 17 different paths to get there.
Mhm.
On this date, Dick Tracy, the most relevant cultural reference in our universe. That's fine. Go ahead.
Dick Tracy's a fucking badass, though. So I mean, what the fuck?
Okay. Big Warren Beatty fan over here.
That motherfucker's got 3 butlers. Okay, here we go. This segment is about unsolved snacksteries. Whenever possible, the actual snacks and snacking experts have participated in recreating the events. What you are about to listen to is not a news broadcast. Join me. Perhaps you may be able to solve a snackstery. Okay, great. So this is
All right, we'll see you next time. We'll be trying out 3 brand new snacks.
All right. So this is Unsolved Snacksteries. You are both playing detectives. Novak, you are Detective Snack Spade, and Geiger, you are Detective Snacklock Holmes.
I love how the word snacksteries just so naturally rolls right off the tongue.
You really wedged it in there, huh?
Look, I could have gone with Chew Detective, but I preferred Unsolved Snacksteries, okay?
How is Chew Detective better? How is that the option? You act like that was a better... Look, I had multiple options like Eat Detective and Food Man, but I couldn't think of anything other.
No, I'm saying Unsolved Snacksteries is the best one.
Clearly.
All right, here's how this segment is going to work. So, one of the previous snacks that we have tasted on this podcast has committed a murder. And then you, as detectives, have to follow the clues in order to find out and guess who the snacks are. So,
okay, we gave him a lot of shit, but now I'm suddenly very interested in this.
This is going to be one of those dumb fucking things like, actually, you're both wrong. And it's like something it was the protein bar.
So, for each murder, I'm going to give you guys 3 pre-clues. Now, the answer to each of these pre-clues is an actual clue that will allow you to guess the snack. So,
all right, lost interest again.
A pre-clue?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I have an example.
The Riddler just called. He thinks this is too elaborate.
The pre-clue.
The fucking pre-clue?
I have an example.
Isn't that just another clue?
All right, let's hear the example.
All right. So for the first one, the 3 pre-clues for this example are a famous person who cooks, a celebration of another trip around the sun, and the sound when a boot crushes a snail. So, obviously, a famous person who cooks, the answer to that would be celebrity chef, right? That's the answer to that pre-clue.
Of course.
A celebration of another trip around the sun, birthday. Everybody knows that. The sound when a boot crushes a snail, crunch. So your 3 clues are celebrity chef, birthday, and crunch.
Robert Irvine.
The birthday cake fit crunch, of course, is the answer to that one.
Well, those were pretty good pre-clues. I gotta give you credit.
All right. Okay, I'll give you a due.
I'm coming around to this.
Those were top-notch pre-clues. Really, they were very good.
All right. So we're gonna alternate here, and then the way it's gonna work is if one person can't answer it, then the other person can steal. So who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right. Great. Nice 30 seconds of silence. Oh,
good lord.
Oh, fuck. Who looks like an asshole first?
Okay. So, your first pre-clue. A bean largely grown in Madagascar. Second pre-clue. A person who invites people to a party. And your third pre-clue. Band that sings rock and roll lifestyle.
I know this
Hostess cupcake.
Oh, okay. I guess I figured you would say what the clues... what you thought the answer to the pre-clues were.
Answer the pre-clues, then answer the clue.
But remember, we tried this snack on the show.
Oh. It's some kind of host. It's a what else did we try that was Hostess?
A bean largely grown in Madagascar.
What did we have? Okay, you might be able to steal this because I, for some reason, can't think back to the Hostess episode.
Well, I just know the clues. I can't tell you the snack name, but I think I've got the clues figured out.
Geiger for the steal. What do you think the clues are?
So the pre-clues are vanilla, right, for the first one. Hostess is the second, and cake is the last one. So it's the vanilla Hostess cupcake.
The full name is Hostess Vanilla Zingers.
Oh. Jesus fucking Christ!
Why is cake in there?
That's not helping. That's a shitty pre-clue.
I couldn't think of a pre-clue for Zing.
We did 80,000 snacks. Pick a different fucking snack. Okay.
All right, Geiger. Tell you what, maybe we do one. You tell me the answer to the pre-clue before I go on to the next pre-clue.
All right.
Maybe we'll try that. Just workshopping stuff here. No bad ideas.
It's good.
All right, Geiger.
Yeah.
Your first one. Food created by a famous earl.
Oh, okay.
Second pre-clue. The act of slamming a basketball through a hoop.
Okay.
And the third pre-clue. A prehensile multi-fingered appendage. So what do you think the clues are?
Oh, I definitely know this. Okay, so the prehensile whatever is a hand.
Uh-huh.
And the first one, the sandwich created by Earl is sandwich.
Uh-huh.
Or the sandwich created by Earl is sandwich.
Look at this guy. He's living with pre-clue.
I'm waiting for that. And the middle one is dunks. Is a dunk.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the Oreo handy snack.
Got it.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Oh.
I don't think I knew the pre-clues. I don't think I would have put them together.
Snacklock Holmes is on the board. All right.
It's elementary, dear Watson. You just have to follow the pre-clues.
Well, now you sound like your fucking butler. Novak, you're up. Something that is carved annually.
Something that is carved, a pumpkin. I'll say them as I go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, the color of snow right before you piss on it.
White. I know it already.
Or also known as the color of snow.
Number 3, a huge piece of shit who doesn't know how to rank chocolate and peanut butter snacks.
Wilder Shaw.
Yeah.
It's
What is
the white chocolate Reese's pumpkin.
Yeah, that's right. You got it. All right, snack spade on the board.
What a
Number
clue
1.
that was. Look, there's been a murder. I need some pre-clues. He's a huge piece of shit. I've got it.
All right, moving on. Geiger, your first pre-clue.
Yeah.
The Final Frontier.
Okay. Oh, space.
Second pre-clue. Second pre-clue. How psychopaths take showers.
Okay. Carefully.
Number 3. Number 3. Cow teat excretion.
Okay. So, all right. So I think it's space, and that's milk. That comes out of that cow teat.
Uh-huh.
And I have heard of psychopaths taking showers like with an udder, like with cow teat excrete.
What?
Sure.
So it is okay. I don't know what the psychopath clue is at fucking all, but I'm guessing it's the that moon cheese we ate. I don't know the brand name or whatever. But
Good guess.
Was this a play on how I said psychopaths take cold showers episodes ago?
Yep, it was.
But I don't know if that
shit.
helps me.
Okay. I now know what it is, but I already guessed. You can go now.
Yeah, you already guessed. So Novak, you can steal.
Is it all I can think is the freeze-dried astronaut ice cream.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You
Okay.
got it. You got it.
If I couldn't figure out the middle one, so that's why I thought the moon cheese, but that makes sense.
No, it's a good guess. Good guess. All right, back to you, Novak. A type of pie that is popular in the southern U.S.
Apple.
Second
No.
pre-clue.
That's going to be a problem.
Second pre-clue.
You're pre-wrong.
The problem with all these pre-clues, it leads to a lot of the wrong people getting arrested.
Beck's song about wanting to sleep with someone's sister.
Deborah.
And the third pre-clue, a round thing that moves a car.
Wheel. Deborah Wheel.
Oh, okay.
Debbie. Pecan spin wheels. Little Debbie.
That's
Nice.
right.
Ooh.
That's right. You got it.
I was able to solve that mystery with incorrectly getting pre-clues. That was...
All right. This is the last one.
Okay. Can I win still, or am I out?
You cannot. The score is 3-1. But
Fuck.
You can leave with a little bit of fucking dignity. Life's a fucking joke. Can you just at least...
My own butler would be like, but you had all the pre-clues, sir. Damn it.
All right, here we go. First pre-clue. How restaurants are rated on Yelp.
Mm-hmm.
Second one. Another term for dense hair. And the third one.
What?
I don't...
A sporty shelled snack.
A sporty shelled snack?
Mm-hmm.
These are clues?
These are pre-clues.
So hold on.
No, they're not clues.
Right,
Be careful.
So rat's nest and what else? No. So okay, thick hair.
Dense
Yeah.
hair.
Dense hair.
It was another term for dense hair.
Right.
Since the term dense hair is so widely
Right. Yeah.
used.
So, spoken like a guy. That's actually how a serial killer, a psychopath, describes hair. It was so dense. And the last one was what?
Sporty shelled snack.
Sporty shelled
Shelled
snack.
snack, like a peanut or something. All right. Well,
Ah.
what's the first one?
All right.
How restaurants are rated on Yelp.
Star.
Oh, I know this.
Oh, motherfucker! It's gonna. I look like an asshole. It's gonna. You get. Oh, I don't use Yelp. Is it like tomato? No, it's Rotten Tomatoes. Stars.
Yeah.
Fucking Yelp people are assholes. So it's something with the peanut star hair clog. I don't fucking know. Just tell me.
5-star peanut bar.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's right. You got it.
Wait, hold
5-star
on.
Peanut bar.
What's the dense hair part?
Thick. It was a thick bar.
Oh my
What
God.
the fuck? All right.
With 2 C's though.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know how many times in human history, recorded human history, someone's like, "Oh man, you got some thick hair." Like, I guess you say thick head of hair.
Yeah, people say thick hair. People don't say dense hair.
They
That's
don't
where
say
your
dense hair.
complaint should have been.
It's a thick bar.
Well, that was Unsolved Snack Series.
Wait for it.
Hold on.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Just wanting to end his own segment. That's just about enough of this shit. Okay. I'm actually very excited to try the Fifth Avenue bar. I've been looking forward to it. So a shout out here to an old guest of ours, Julie, who was on the 100th app. She has talked about doing all these candy bar drafts, and she would always put Fifth Avenue would always be in her list near the top. And she would say it's one of the best candy bars there is. I told her today we're trying it, and she said one of the best candy bars ever. So I don't remember the last time. I don't even remember ever eating one. I may or may not.
I don't think I've ever had one either. Yeah.
I feel like I must have, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, that's why I picked it out, because it's one of those ones that I always see and I'm like, I should try that. And then I never do because it's like near a Snickers or something and I'm trying to eat healthy.
Especially
picture. Do you see this in the grocery store aisle? Like, is this one of the ones available? Like,
I feel like I
the
have.
package is very familiar looking, but I don't feel like I notice it.
I definitely see it more at like gas stations or like small liquor stores or something.
It's like a Butterfinger, but with extra peanut butter in it.
Yeah, it's not as like maybe not quite as like gummy / chewy as a Butterfinger, right?
Yeah, but it's got that kind of like shards of peanut butter in the middle, but also creamy peanut butter.
Yeah, so much protein in this thing. God.
Yeah, I could run a marathon.
Very sweet.
It is so Butterfinger-ish. It
Mhm.
is very, very similar.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if, I don't know which was out first, but I wonder if one was a response to the other. I was expecting the middle to be closer to like a Reese's in texture and softness,
Yep, same.
but it's very flaky. So if you've never had it, just picture a Butterfinger, but it's kind of flatter. It's almost like a Charleston Chew in appearance. Okay, I'm going to go.
All right, do it.
We recently did the revamped Butterfinger, and it was a letdown because they had changed the formula, did not taste as good as it once did. It was disappointing. I feel a little renewed today, knowing that this is out there as a better alternative to this now, the old Butterfinger. I don't think it's as good as the original Butterfinger was, because the chocolate's still like the chocolate's, I feel like it's just not quite as good, but it is still very good. I was very close to giving this a love. I don't think I can go there, but it is very, very good. I'm going to give this a mid to high, like that. So Fifth Avenue with a decent start. Geiger, what do you think?
This is delicious. I'm with you. I loved Butterfinger before. The newer one's worse. I feel like, and maybe I'm just misremembering the Butterfinger now, but I feel like there's almost like a creaminess to this one. Like it's almost like the Butterfinger plus like almost some peanut butter on top of it. It felt like to me. It was like softer. It's really good. I like this thing a lot. I'm really torn between a love and a like that. I mean, I guess I said love for the lemon thing, but I'd rather eat this. So here's a pre-clue. This is an organ that keeps your body alive. This is a love dat for me as well. I can't believe I had 2 loves today, but this is really good. This is tasty as bitch. Our friend Julie was correct on this one. I like these a lot, and if I was at a gas station, I always like to pick up a snack. This would be a really good snack to have in the car, except maybe that it does get stuck in your teeth. That's the only little downfall about these bars. But I love chocolate and peanut butter as a combo. This is tasty.
Would you say that did you say if you like this more than the old Butterfinger or no?
Yes, I like it a lot more than the old Butterfinger.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'm sorry, old Butterfinger. It's hard for me just because it's been so long since I had the old one. I don't know. I can't honestly say either way.
Right.
I definitely like it better than the new one.
The difference to me is the aftertaste. To me, is better on the old Butterfinger. I'm hoping I'm not going to regret my rating depending on what Chad gives here, because it is very close. But I'm very curious to see what Chad says.
Well, here's the thing. I don't like the new Butterfinger, and I didn't like the old Butterfinger.
Uh-oh.
This is for sure better than both Butterfingers. And the flavor is good, like the chocolate by itself is good. But the peanut butter is too sweet. It is way too sweet. And it is so stuck in my teeth, it's just obnoxious. So I was going to give this a like that, but I went back and I actually tried the wafer again, and I prefer the wafer. And the wafer, I was like borderline like to indifferent. So I got to go indifferent to that for this thing. I'm sorry, Julie. It just doesn't really do it for me with that kind of consistency, that super sweet, chewy peanut butter that gets stuck in your mouth.
Well, you may prefer the wafer, but if you look closely at the pre-clues, you will see that you have just made the Fifth Avenue win the episode.
Yeah,
with your rating.
I think that's fine. I have no problems with this thing winning because I wasn't blown away by the wafer either.
Fifth Avenue with a love, a like, and an indifferent, a solid score, and a worthy champion for today. Only the Sweet Tarts rope was complete shit, but
fuck you. Wait, what is the Sweet Tarts rope? How would you describe it if you were addressing it?
It's life is a joke.
You're a joke. Just scream at it.
I honestly, all the pre-clues were there. Like, if you had looked at the package of Sweet Tarts rope, you knew it was gonna suck. There was no chance that there was gonna be.
The first pre-clue: colors from real sources.
Yeah.
So let's say you are now ultra wealthy. The podcast takes off like never before.
Uh-huh.
We have advertising revenue just flying through the door.
Right.
So you now can afford a butler, right? So you now have a butler, whether you want one or not.
I was gonna say, do I want one?
When you get enough money, a butler shows up at your door. That's
how
pretty
life
much how I
works.
know. Exactly.
Ding dong. Hello? Good evening, sir.
Is there anything that you think a butler would normally do that you would feel wrong having them do? Like you would say that's too much. I can't have the butler do that, or you just feel uncomfortable having a butler do these things for you. Or is there no bounds to what the butler's going to be doing?
Unclogging my toilet, probably. Go unclog the toilet. I just took a dump in there.
Yeah, like if your toilet's clogged,
Yeah,
and you clogged it with the huge boiler, as you say,
yeah.
are you going to tell the butler to go and clog it?
How bad is it? And do I have to do something? Like, am I late for a meeting?
I don't know. Is there various levels of cloggedness? I don't know. It's clogged or it's not.
Oh, you've never clogged a toilet, my man. There's sometimes I pre-clog it and then I clog it worse later. But
that just means you took a shit in an already clogged toilet.
I took a shit, didn't flush, like shit on top of the existing shit. No, yeah, like I wouldn't have him do that, or I'd feel bad about. Even sometimes I think I'd feel like he doesn't have to cook every night. Like I can cook myself. I don't know if butlers cook. Maybe they don't. But I would feel like, oh, I can go make that myself. You don't need to like come over here and make me like breakfast in the morning, like a bowl of cereal or something.
Well, then before Chad says, Geiger, what
milk?
what stuff would you feel good having him do? Like you can't just be like, I got that, man. Don't worry, have a seat. You're fine.
I mean,
the butler's just sitting there watching Packers games all day while you're like waiting on him. No, just sit there. Here, let me do your laundry for you.
He could, he could. I mean, he could do the laundry. I fucking hate doing laundry. He could like press my shirts because I'm not good at it. Like he could make them all like crisp and clean and like vacuum. He could do all the cleaning, and he could do like if I was too lazy to like look up, like if like I'm looking at porn, I don't feel like too lazy to browse a different window. Like he could do that for me. Like, do you like this one? And I'm like, oh yeah, no. Do you enjoy big asses, sir? I'm like, yeah, no, they're fine. I mean, whatever.
Now is probably not the time to tell you, but I took a dump on that clogged toilet.
Wait, the butler did? Fucker's fired.
He knows that he knows that you feel bad about making him do it. So what does he care? You're gonna do it for him.
Sir, I have some bad news. Your toilet is now 5 pre-clogs deep.
I don't believe we'll get the toilet back, sir. I just come over steaming cauldron. It's all that lack of protein in your diet, sir. Here's your Snickers bar.
You should have read the pre-clues when I was farting so much earlier. All right, Chad, what about your butler?
I mean, my life's goal is basically to just imprint so deeply on my couch doing nothing but like playing video games. So I want the butler to do everything. Cook, clean, walk the dog, service my wife, handle it all, and I'm just never going to leave the couch.
I'll be upstairs performing cunnilingus on your wife, if that's to your liking. Ask her what she wants. I don't care. Playing Call of Duty.
Yeah. Do you want me to take pictures of the intercourse, sir? No, I don't want to look at that shit. I'm too busy playing Fall Guys. Get out of here. But actually, in reality, I'd probably feel very, very uncomfortable with almost any of it, except for the house cleaning, because I absolutely hate house cleaning. I wouldn't want to cook, because I actually really, really enjoy cooking.
Well, the house cleaning's everything.
Yeah, that's huge. How about you, Novak?
I think I'd feel. I mean, you couldn't have one. Like, I would feel so bad even having one. I would assume. That just to make them do anything. But for sure, I think the cooking is one of the main things I'd have them do, because you guys both love cooking. I don't like. I would rather just have the prepared meals set in front of me.
Yeah.
And definitely, like Chad, I would just have them servicing my wife while I played video games.
I know what I would have this butler do is promote this fucking podcast, because we sure as shit ain't going to.
He's up there. Hello, chums. Do you like hearing dick jokes and inaccurate ratings of snacks?
It's just 3 butlers just rating snacks now.
Just dryly. Yes, well, like that.
I found the Fifth Avenue to be a little bit of a steaming pile of dog shit, sir.
Okay, now for the segment. I've got this thing with... What's this? Pre-clues? Who wrote this shit? Who's on your Mount Butlermore? Oh, there's
I was
Alfred.
just about to make a Butler more joke. Okay, we are supposed to rank butlers. I'm not on this list. What the fuck?
Our butler slowly just turned as filthy as a. What the fuck? That's our butler.
by episode 200, the butler's like, yeah, so I was polishing my balls the other day.
So now, if you were Shaquille O'Neal at Righteous Old Chap, how would you be procuring points in the basketball game?
Okay. If you were Shaquille's butler, what duties would you perform for him? Would you service his wife?
But I think Chad is butler's confused with gigolos. I don't think that's how that works.
And then the very end of the episode is, okay, guys, before we go, how many shits did you take on top of the clog this week?
I've done it thrice.
Okay, we needed a special scale for today's episode. We're rating this on a scale of 1 to 5 pre-clogged shits.
Oh boy! All right. Well,
the one thing that's clear is every butler is English. Every single one of them.
English, and will apparently do any demeaning thing we tell them to, including be on this podcast.
Hey, Jeeves, I need you to go do the podcast for me. Oh, can I please just clean out the 10 shits?
Well, if you would like to service our podcast, you can leave us a review, a star, a like, anything like that. You can also go to Ask Jeeves. That's where you hire butlers, I think, right? Is that how it works?
Yes.
Confirmed.
And he just answers in a butler voice.
It's Ask Jeeves if he'd like a job. That's what you
Jeeves set up his own employment website. Dear Jeeves, as a butler, would you clean out my toilet clogs? Is the answer just no? Let us know what you think about our snacks. Let us know what you would, how you would rate them. Suggest snacks. Ask us questions in the mailbag. You can find us on Twitter, hashtag You Tried That. We have a Facebook group called You Tried That. We are on YouTube. We are also on Instagram. We also have an email, youtridthat@gmail.com. And as always, thanks for listening. And clogs.
Clog up our inbox, everyone.
Man, our inbox is so full that people just keep putting more emails on top of it.
All right, we'll call it there. We'll be back next time. We'll be trying out 3 brand new snacks.
Deuces.
Yeah, that makes sense. See ya.
Follow the clues.